Hi, Brian J. Thank you for subscribing.
Hello everyone and welcome to perhaps the finale of Zero Time Dilemma. Soccer Dude, what's up? Welcome in. Brian J, it is indeed time. And I apparently didn't get my green screen over quite enough. It's alright. Oh god, you had your volume too loud. Surprise! Labeling is loud. And Comrade. Subscription sound coming straight from you to my ear holes, indeed. Hello.
Hi, Comrade Burnside.
I also have an A key. What's up, Comrade? Thank you for the resub and never. Hello and welcome in. How's everybody doing? I was playing some Overwatch just a little while ago. We were on a roll, and I'm like, oh, I got a stream. But I want to know.
Thank you for subscribing.
Clear with the resub. Oh, 14 months. It's been over a year since we started hanging out. Everybody, let's toss some skulls up for Claire and Comrade. Man, that is awesome.
Hi, Claire.
And Comrade with the 19 months. Man, I'm nearing the 2-year mark. That's crazy. Hello. Oh, woo. There you go. There's a squishy for you. All right. So hopefully everybody's Sunday's been going well. I've been hanging out, getting stuff ready for next week while we go back to work, sorta. So last time a lot of stuff did happen and a lot was revealed, correct? There we go. In fact, specifically, oh, why are you not working? Standard. Oh, right. I changed the name of some of my scenes, which means they don't work with my stream deck anymore. There we go. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh, that made my day. Thank you very much. Right, we had the twins ending last time, and the biohazard ending. Yeah, we found out that Diana is indeed Phi's mother. At least we are led to believe that. Technically, we don't know for absolute certain that that's the case, but it's hinted at pretty strongly. And I'm gonna fix this corner real quick. So a little bit of quarantine advice for y'all, because it's really easy to get tempted into eating when you're bored. Have some gum, and if the, urge to eat goes away, you were just bored. You don't know why, but for people you know with kids, you often compare the amount of time you've known them to their children's lives. Another year or so, and you'll have known you for half of Little Lane's life. Correct. I think about that too sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, this was, or I'll put it in relation. Like I built a computer when he was like 1 and some change, almost 2. Which I'm looking at maybe getting a new graphics card. I don't know. All right, we've got 2 more flows here, 1 more here, and 2 more here. We have this new one.
Thank you for subscribing.
Oh, today is resub day. This is amazing. Play the game. Hello, Draco. Welcome. Let's toss some more skulls up. I love seeing those skulls. I have an idea for a new cheer badge. So eventually y'all will be able to get those. I'm working with some folks on getting it done because a lot of artists are suddenly out of work, so I'm doing my best to do what I can with them. I've got some leftover PayPal money. What's up, Rolt? I got paid by Twitch, but I technically already spent that money on the keyboard, so I'm being good. I'm being good, and I'm not. I'm gonna turn that silent. I'm being good, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put this back in the stream. So technically, since I bought the keyboard already, I that money has been spoken for. All right, so let's do the new path. And Rolled, if I failed to say so, what's up and welcome.
Hi, Draco.
And there is the Little Lane shout out. All right. So I guess this is, I'm not gonna say this is the only one we go to, but I think it's our only new one. You're eating dinner. I just had tacos that my wife made. They were delicious. I gotta cook tomorrow. What should I cook tomorrow, chat? Let me know, and if we have the ingredients, I shall prepare it, unless it will kill me. Get back. Then there are people you've known for significantly longer than their kids' lives. You know if that's weird to me. Like, we've been associates before this other human we know is both alive, right? Steak and potatoes.
Okay, I get the whole location and time part. We were never really separated, but trapped in the same ward from the start.
Right.
Time, on the other hand, was the reverse. We weren't awake and
back to where you
moving
once
all at the
belonged.
same time.
What's up, former address? Welcome
but at
into the
separate
stream.
times. But so what? That just means I doubt you even more now. With this,
Pasta.
your
All right.
alibis are completely gone. If we were in the same places, but at different times, then anyone could have done it.
Fair.
Whoever killed Mira and Junpei is one of us.
Yes,
One of us.
exactly.
One of us.
The most suspicious are you two, Diana and Sigma. Though I guess alibis aren't necessary for you guys.
Eric with the super
Being
trauma.
fakes, you could move around since the rules wouldn't have applied to you.
That reminds me.
Please stop! I already told you before that
Post the
neither one
tweets,
of us are
'cause
fakes.
I never remember.
We transported to this timeline via that device over there.
Go ahead and turn it on then.
Well,
10-month
We
recharge
can't.
time.
And why not?
after the transporter has been used once, it won't work for a while.
It takes at least 10 months for the energy to fully charge again.
Would you cut that shit out?
Oh, wait. If you
I wonder
use
who
it,
Delta is.
it won't work for 10 months? So, if it's never been used, it'll definitely run, right?
Right.
What are you plotting? Hey, this doesn't change the fact that you're still among the suspects. Well, there's no question with you. We all know you killed Akane. We saw the video footage of you doing it.
He's like, well, Well, it wasn't
Like
me
I said
exactly.
before, I wasn't the one you saw kill Akane. It was the me who was originally in this history.
Hey, asshole. Go ahead. Go ahead and spout more crap.
Admittedly,
I'll shoot you.
from
it's the
his
truth.
perspective,
It's
I
the
would
truth, I
probably
swear.
think much the same thing. Like, yeah, sure. It was a different you.
It seems like Akane and I found Junpei's body in the pantry in this history. Junpei's killer was unknown, but Akane assumed it was me.
And that's how you lost your left hand?
That lovely
I
morphogenetic
can show
field.
you the
Correct.
wound if you still doubt me.
So, you're saying it was all in self-defense?
You attacked
Those tend to
Akane
go hand in
because
hand, Claire.
she was about to kill you.
Hey, isn't that enough, Eric? Could you please put down the gun for a second?
He's different from how he was in the other history. There was something off about him then, but...
We know that Quark has multiple bodies.
Is he a different person?
He's almost a prototype
Fine.
golem, if you will.
Why don't you just show me this
I
shit
did say Quark.
thing you're
Q,
claiming
thank
you
you.
can do?
All right.
Wait,
Pseudo Quark.
you're going back?
The precursor to Quark. A Q.
I'd like to
if you will.
check something. Before I do, though. Diana, how exactly do you use this transporter device?
Oh, you completely missed last stream? Oh,
it
man.
won't work for 10 months.
You had a lot.
I know. I'm asking if we were to use it.
This history has the
Well,
same
there are
code as we
these
had
slots.
last time.
You need to put the cards in the right order. The nucleus will turn on. And then...
Seek a way out.
Okay, I got it. Thanks. Sorry to make you wait, Eric.
Taking me for a fool.
I have to save them. I need to go
Oh,
save
and we're all in
Akane
the same
and Junpei.
compound. We're
hell?
not in different wings.
But they're already...
Yes, they're dead in this history, but they're still alive in the other one. So I'm going back to save them. It's something that only I can do.
I told you. Next time you talked crap, I'd up and shoot you.
Then do it.
Huh?
You heard me. Shoot me.
I told you earlier, didn't I? Our lives have to be in danger for our shift ability to manifest.
Yeah, that was not
Don't
a
worry.
fun one.
I won't die. Even
Well, you
if
will.
this body is destroyed, my consciousness will be...
Called it. Don't worry, I won't die. You look pretty dead to me in the head, no less.
No!
Or not.
Carlos!
No! No!
All sections cleared.
Hi, Conan.
What's up, Conan? Thank you for the bits as always, friend. Glad you could make it. Come hang out with us from a socially safe distance. It's okay, shift to DMs. Wait, what? Do I need to put the adult only section back in the Discord? No, I'm kidding. All right. So that was C team. All right, cool. So we have to go back to this. So once again, we're locked in this pathway, which is after the boy in the ring.
Hi, Nivy.
What's up, Nivy? Welcome in, friend. Everybody hanging out with me on the Sunday. This is amazing. And we might be running a little long tonight, but that's okay. Okay, so this is after this section. Oh, do we know the code? So he's gonna shift out. And then shift back in. I am doing well. Getting ready for next week. So it looks like the Qbot. Thank you kindly, TBJ. So that was his plan, was to duck. That was the thing that we had to do. That was the thing that we had to jump around into a whole different reality to come up with a plan to duck.
You're fucking kidding me.
Well, no, they were hurt. They weren't
What is
dead.
this?
But yeah, that would suck
Explanations
shifting
can
into a
wait.
dead body.
We should get going before he starts moving.
We'll just type
You
in his
say
code
that,
and his
but
body will fall
where?
off.
That door. There's a device on the other side. It can get us out of this mess. Let's go.
So this is the history which Junpei has sort of pseudo-proposed to Akane. And this is one of the other Q bodies. Bodiques, if you will. Haven't left the house since last Sunday. Nice. I've gone out for fast
I
food
get it now.
once.
Huh. The 3 wards all overlapped each other. Who knew?
And I think I figured out the transporter more or less.
So, where's our destination?
It appears as if you finally arrived.
Huh.
0.
Asshole. Where are you?
Where are you? Let me make one thing clear for you. I no longer exist in this world. In the current history, I was executed by one among you, your fellow teammate, Carlos.
Huh.
What?
As such, I will be unable to answer any of your questions. You are speaking to a recording. If you are desperate for answers, I suggest finding me where I am alive. Unfortunately, in that history, our positions are reversed, and the 3 of you are dead. But if you do come, I will share vital information. I'll be waiting to meet with you.
Huh.
The history when we died?
Ah, damn it! Where is that?
Could it be?
There's quite a few of those, actually.
I know. It's the one where we were executed.
What?
Then how the hell do we even jump to that history? We can't shift there if our bodies are already dead.
Oh, so that's it. We're going to transport.
That means that only 2 people can.
If we pull this lever,
Oh no.
He's...
Penalty. Penalty.
Yeah, I
Time
think
to exterminate.
Carlos is going to stay behind, correct?
go ahead, Akane. Junpei.
Huh?
What are you saying?
It only works with one person in each. At least that's what Diana told me.
You don't want a
So no
supply
matter
situation.
what, we can only transport 2 people at once. What are you guys doing? Go now!
Well, someone has to be on the outside to pull
I'll
the lever.
definitely catch up with you. I promise. Trust me.
After the transporter has been used once, it won't work for a while.
We'll hold you to it.
But speaking from a time travel
I
standpoint,
promise.
even
I've
if he
never
jumps 10
broken
months
one
later.
before, and I won't now.
We're counting on you, Carlos.
Well, right, but then they're gonna pop out. Like, he's not gonna be alone. Ooh. Thank you for the bits, Claire! And the heart rate increased, at least up 10%. And then from a perspective, they're going to pop out of the receiving pods. From another perspective, they're going to walk out of the input pods.
Are they gone?
Not exactly. Ja.
Oh, man. Oh, this is bad. At this rate.
Does it have like a little beefy robot body?
Carlos.
Oh, Maria. Is that you?
I heard you calling out, so I...
Maria! Maria!
You
What's
know
up,
I'll
Matt?
be
It's Godzilla.
waiting for you. I'll never stop waiting. So,
Yeah, you're right. There's no way I'm gonna die here.
Hopefully we're grabbing no kids' crotches.
I can't die here!
Yeah, gotta get help with the cardio. Punch the helmet. Oops. Yeah, oops. Electrifying the two occupants inside.
Guess I can't use this thing anymore. Well, wouldn't have worked for 10 months anyways, so doesn't matter.
Much appreciated for the bits. So
What
much
do I do
salt,
now?
a clover, and a
Place they
zombie.
transported to.
Everybody, let's toss some skulls up. For
How do I
Reynolds
get to the
Godzilla.
history where we were executed? It says Junpei said my body's dead there, so I can't shift.
Hopefully that was
Wait a
after the
minute.
machine finished working. Right, precisely.
Then,
Oh, wow. Did I call it?
I don't understand. But this doesn't look good. No, wait! This isn't bad. This is actually...
Quick, press the
my
blue
chance.
button! Those are Final Fantasy VII Genova pods. Right? So you're either about to get eaten or about to eat mama. Or eat mama. Meet mama. Or be turned into a demigod. Anthropic principle. All sections cleared. Alright. And alright, cool. So we do have the option of doing a different timeline. Do we want to go ahead and finish off C-Team? Or do we want to bounce around a bit? We do have another opening here. This is a pretty strange game, yeah. We will finish. Apocalypse. Which means parting of the veil. It does not necessarily mean that things are ending.
Carlos isn't coming.
Wait, what? What is he doing? He promised he'd come.
Thinking about baseball.
Maybe he's...
Don't say it.
I'm going to go check in the lounge.
Hey, Junpei!
Just literally run off without her? She's got the ring, so we know that he's proposed. Let's finish this. You got it.
This is Ward D? What the hell is... What happened?
You'd be surprised if the Dragon Guard Nier games were just as weird, considering what you've heard about them and their endings.
I better
As
get
I
a
understand
Connie.
it, yes, they are a little convoluted / unusual in the multiple playthroughs and a similar thing of consciousness
My guess is
jumping
that something
timelines.
exploded.
Exploded?
A bomb went off in the decontamination room.
Who'd do that?
Oh, what? I mean, to get out. Oh, a bomb in the decom room. Yep. So this is.
Unauthorized escape.
Do you get it? D-Team set the bomb.
Oh, and that's how the ceiling collapsed in that room. But why is it now completely buried in sand?
Because it was a very big bomb and turned lots of
The
big rocks
ceiling
into lots of little
probably
sands.
gave in a little while after they escaped.
Oh, Jesus.
Sand. The bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
The history where I'm alive and you are dead. Seems you found your way here safely.
Zero.
As promised, the important information. First, Akane. The history you find yourself in is that one.
What? No!
The first Radical 6 patients have left. They should reach the hospital shortly. The pandemic is unavoidable now. The virus is spreading all over the world.
Topical.
A damn lie. It has to be.
No.
Look at her hair.
It is the truth. Free the Soul's plan is progressing smoothly.
Then that's gotta mean you're that cult's.
Correct. I am the founder of Free the Soul.
This is brother.
Many call me brother.
You bastard!
Wow.
Thanks to your shitty dream, 6 billion people will.
Don't be mistaken. If we do nothing now and let time pass, an even worse future awaits. A religious fanatic will trigger a nuclear war with a terrorist attack. 8 billion. All of mankind will perish. Unfortunately, the fanatic's identity is unknown.
Right?
Therefore, I decided to kill 6 billion people.
Why?
By doing so, I will have a 75% chance that they are among the virus's casualties. To tell the truth, history has proven me right.
So, to kill one person, you'll sacrifice 6 billion?
Correct.
It is to save 2 billion people.
And that's how you use Radical 6.
You don't believe that's the ethical choice?
What? Of course I don't!
Is that all you think human lives are worth? Do you feel nothing as you kill off a whole bunch of innocent people?
But that's just a way of life. Sinner or innocent, people will die or be killed in an unjust manner. Like your parents, Akane Kurashiki.
What are you talking about?
Your father was sentenced to death for a crime he didn't commit. In grief, your mother killed herself.
No, that's wrong! My parents were involved in an accident.
You were likely told that, but it is a lie. What I shared just now is the truth.
No!
Think about it. If your father hadn't been falsely accused, how different your life would have been. You'd never have been involved in that child abduction case 10 years ago. And clearly, the incident a year ago would not have happened either. And of course, Junpei. The path you've walked during your life would have been completely different too.
Right? Just
The smallest
all the dominoes are
things have
falling.
a drastic effect on a person's life. As I said, that's just the way it is.
But that doesn't mean that you have free reign to just mess with the lives of people like that.
Only God decides who lives and who dies.
Oh, to think you, of all people, would invoke God. Very well. I will let you see the true God that we believe in. You, of course, see the clothing laying on the bar counter.
I'll let you see God get naked.
The evening of April 12th, 2029. Wear those and take part in our ceremony. There, I shall tell you the
Think you mean-
secrets of the world.
There's no way I'd ever go.
No, you will most definitely come. Well, that is, if you manage to escape the shelter.
Just watch. I'll get out soon.
Of course we will. Diana's bringing back a rescue team.
Do they even have any reason to believe that the two of you are alive? If there is no rescue, Then the remainder of your lives will carry out at this sacred site.
Sacred site?
This is the sacred site where the birth of Brother, founder of Free the Soul, occurred.
Are you saying you were born here?
Yes, but raised elsewhere. The moment we were born, we were transferred to the past via the transporter.
Wow.
Back to April 1904.
1904?
1904?
Wait, did you just say we?
Yes,
Wait.
Do you mean your little brother?
No.
it's true. I had a younger brother, but we were not related by blood. He was the son of the couple who raised me.
Then
Let me clarify. My we is referring to my younger sister. You know this person very well.
Or pretty well. You also know my mom and dad. Surprising. So, brother is Delta.
It appears I've spoken too long. But I will impart to you something very
1904, and this is
important.
2028
A
or
spell
something.
to open Pandora's box. We were Odie.
Vive?
Remember
Viva?
these words well.
Viva Hody.
It will come in handy someday.
Vive Odie?
It's Latin. Live for today.
Right? We were diddly bop, skiddly rat bop bop. Drop it like his head. Thoughts on that? Oh, right?
I wonder what's happened to Carlo.
I'm gonna, because there's no break in the dialogue, because I can't advance it when I wish. I'm gonna go way back. Yes, Dio is a clone of Left, not brother, but Dio is a dick, and it is all that snail's fault. Absolutely. And the hot wifey will put on an outfit for the apocalypse. Absolutely. So the family tree is now a circle. So Phi is not 100-something years old, obviously. So how did the transporter F up and put Delta way back? And even still, how is he here over 100 years old? And is he in the game? It'll get explained, don't worry. Got it. Because he did say, I got killed by Carlos. But is he Q? Oh, you know what? It's a good time to save. So yeah, that's crazy. Everything's one big loop. It's gonna look like a giant tree. Or maybe a 6!
Maybe he won't be coming.
So fun fact, Benny Jet said
Why
a couple
would
of streams
you say
ago,
that?
oh, it's Delta Team, and you were like, huh?
Maybe nobody's going to come to save us.
Right.
Like Zero said, Diana and the others probably don't know we're alive in here.
I should get some gum because I'm
It'll
hungry,
just
but
be
I
us
think that's just
two
because my system
in
is
this
like
place
stock up on calories.
Forever.
No, I think there's someone else. Or maybe more like something.
What's up, Gab?
Gab!
Grrr.
Oh, I'm glad you're safe.
Hey, look. Isn't there something in his collar?
It's a note that says,
This is...
Colsty. Claire and Conan sneaking in.
anagram.
Anagram.
Oh,
With that heist.
yeah, that's when you rearrange the letters of a word or phrase.
But we need to know the sentence to work from.
The original sentence. Huh.
I mean, you don't.
Hey, Akane, do you remember the Ward C Lounge?
Yes.
What did it say on the wall?
I think it was... Let the game end where I treat two.
Can we make any other phrases using all the letters from that?
Have a big poop. And why hasn't she put the ring on the proper finger yet? Yeah, so
Well,
far Gab has
it's
lived
not
in every
perfect,
timeline except for the one with the
but
bomb that went off, the big bomb that
Together
went off.
with me, we are 10. But if that's what it is, there are leftover letters.
How many?
5 extra letters. L, D, A, E, T. The
Delta.
thing is, I don't know what word I could make out of them.
But
It's
what
so weird,
could
these Japanese people
"together
are so
with
good
me,
at English
we are
anagrams.
10 mean?
It could be saying, if you're with me, then there are 10 of us.
10?
I mean, there are plenty of other ways to read. Where are you going, Junpei?
Hey, why isn't Q on this board?
Why? Well, because he's not dead.
Wait, he's still alive?
I think so.
Huh, Q is alive. We are 10. What? No.
Another bomb went off. Oh yeah.
Kool-Aid Man to the rescue!
Wow, that was fast. Unless that's Carlos. Or they literally made a model just for this one ending.
Sorry about the wait.
It is
Well,
Carlos.
I guess I was the one who waited. I promised, didn't I? That I'd come back for you.
Wait, are you?
Hey, Junpei, Akane, I'm here to
It's
save you.
Gab, right? They'd be like, woo! Gab found a human mech suit. Ouch. Okay, so that's I'm guessing another ending because our captain technically survived. He's just borrowing it from the brain. Oh, not the end.
So, let me get this straight. You shifted to the history where you pushed the yellow button.
I can't leave with you guys.
Huh?
I made a promise in another history that I'd definitely save you two.
Then you went back in time 10 months by activating the unused transporter?
So you guys would be able to transport to this history. I needed 10 months to charge the device again after I used it.
And then you just waited for a long time.
That's right.
You didn't think of stopping Zero's plan?
If I did that, then I couldn't have met you guys, right?
That was one hell of a thing you did.
Huh?
Do you know what happened because of you? Mira and Eric died. Sigma lost his arms and an eye, and he's in the hospital!
That's not all. Zero said, the first Radical 6 patients have left.
It's too late. We can't stop the spread of the virus.
What happened today is going to result in 6 billion people.
Oops. Well, now shift again.
This is the end. I have to start over from the beginning.
Where's her ring?
Start over?
We'll start now and spend the next 45 years preparing for my plan.
You have a plan?
In 45 years, I'm going to call Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the future. We must do it, or we can't save all those people.
Yeah, so now we're back in the quarantine timeline.
I'll help you, Akane. Let me join Crash Keys, or whatever you're calling it.
There it
I
is.
can't do that.
Why?
I'm going to need you to forget everything you know, Junpei.
What?
I'm really sorry.
That... What?
Hey,
Did she have a knife?
Akane!
Oh. Okay.
No.
She just straight up broke her bracelet.
You can't be. Why?
Junpei, I will never forget you.
Right?
But please, forget me. You need to forget.
No. I don't want to. I'll never forget. No matter what happens, I won't. I won't.
Right? No, he's not dead. He just got injected with the amnesia
Akane.
drug and the
Why?
whatever the technical term
I
for
do what I
sleeping
must to
drug is.
accomplish my goals. That is just how I am. Even if that means I must lose my life, I swear I'll make the AB project a success.
It's weird how her skirt seems to be like pants. Yeah, and because we have to preserve, and the achievement is fly me to the moon. Yeah, because the timeline now has to be preserved. So our first C ending, and that Junpei has to be looking for Akane. All right, we've had quite a bit of C teams. Let's jump to the new timeline here with Q team. All right, so this is shotgun to the face. Shall we indulge in a little bit of off-color humor? Q. We call it the Kurt Cobain timeline. Oh, it's bad. Okay, so now we're back here. Got it. And these people just witnessed a murder in front of them.
Why? Why?
Shut up! He was trying to make me look the fool. He probably figured I wouldn't shoot. Looks like he figured wrong.
No!
Yeah, that character.
No!
Hey,
with the
Cut
shirt.
that out, Eric.
No,
I'm gonna call
I
him Steph
won't
Shirt.
stop. Not until you're all
The
dead.
the ice cream man.
Why?
Didn't I say already? Because one of us is the one who killed Mira.
Hey, I mean, it wasn't a pun, but yeah.
It's you, isn't
It's
it?
bad.
I told you, it's not
You're gonna have to prove it.
proof. I don't have any.
Then I'm killing you.
Wait! Please wait!
Well, if you know you have a robot hand, he shoots that guy. I know, right? Exactly.
I know.
He's just bracing it like this.
Maybe.
Yeah. Seek a way out. What about Zero, right? Who we now know as Delta.
Maybe what?
Maybe what?
Maybe if I take this helmet off, I think you'll understand then.
I think that's just gonna
So,
push him over the
Your
edge.
face will prove your innocence.
Well, thanks.
Fine. Take it off.
Yes, absolutely.
The number for this is... I think it's...
Boom. I don't think this is gonna help, just to be frank. 04091. Kid's head's about to explode. Well, you say that, Godzilla, but something else is about to happen with his head.
What?
Schrodinger's cat.
Are you serious? It can't be.
There's his
No!
head.
Yeah. I'm... not human.
That makes you even more suspicious.
No, it's because I'm not human that I can't be.
What do you mean?
Oh, a card fell out. And the head is now a bomb. He's gonna have pancake batter? Yep.
My blood, it's white, not red.
So what?
Remember how Mira had some skin and blood under her nails?
Yeah, Q is not exactly 3 laws safe.
Wait,
or even the 0th
well, I guess
law.
they wouldn't because of the memory loss, but...
No. You're right. When I tried to revive Mira, I took a look at her.
Then you realized... I think the skin and blood is that of the killer. Before Mira died, I think she did her best to resist.
I see. I suppose you're right then. You didn't kill her. But no. It doesn't change the fact that you existing is suspicious. I mean, come on. Why is a robot here?
That's what I'm thinking, comrade.
Well...
Well, that's more of an existential question.
Because Zero brought me in.
What the?
Zero created me so I could support him in this game.
I knew it!
Why were you born?
Wait, Eric! Out of my way! I'm gonna kill him!
Please, just calm down, Eric.
Shut up!
If what he said is true, then he would be able to tell us who Zero is.
Do you know? Fine. If you know, then tell me right now who the real Zero is. What's the name of the bastard who locked us up and forced us to take part in this messed up game?
I'm glad we did the other timelines then, because we wouldn't have known about Delta. His
Zero.
name is Gab.
Zero's name is...
Did we type in Delta or brother? I realize I asked that and immediately typed in Delta, but it's not like we just can't jump back and say it anyway.
Zero. The real Zero is...
Zero's name is Jim, the destroyer of worlds. Ooh.
You, Delta.
Delta?
I've heard that name before.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the poll.
Me too.
Oh, yeah. You guys wouldn't know.
You're his
Because
parents.
you transported into this history.
Oh, would you stop yapping, Sean? This old man's name is Q.
That's right.
That's what he was called at DCOM.
Yeah, I called him that. And Mira, she always called this man Q, too.
Then...
Wait. You're very welcome, Claire. That'll be a long series of games too if we play that. There were 4. What?
He stood. This guy totally stood.
You're completely correct, Sean.
How did they call him
My
Sean?
real name is Delta.
He spoke.
I thought you were supposed to be deaf.
Literally never been introduced to this person before.
Okay, and here we are. All of you will be living together here in the DCOM facility.
The old man in the wheelchair, too?
Uh-huh. His name is Q. It should be obvious, but he can't walk. What's more, he can't see or hear either.
He can't hear.
Nope.
But then why?
Strangers living together on Mars for an extended period of time? What kind of problems would that bring? How would the subjects figure out solutions to the resulting troublesome situations? According to the DCOM staff, that's what the experiment was trying to determine.
Like the chair-bound old man.
No, not why. Q.
They put us in a difficult position on purpose, to observe how we'd get out.
So, you're saying it...
Was all a lie.
And your eyes.
Why are the Slayer black?
This is...
There are a large variety of security cameras in place throughout the shelter. A feed of all the footage is fed in,
My brand.
and they all appear there.
So,
Nice.
you used
I
that
haven't
to
played.
spy on us
I
the
haven't
whole
brought myself
time.
to play any of the Resident Evil
Yes,
stuff, but I'm familiar with who was.
I did. However, it is limited to those histories where I am alive.
Alive?
histories?
Hey, Sigma, go take off his clothes.
Huh?
Just hurry and do it!
There is no need. This is what you wanted to see, correct?
You bastard!
Hold on, don't do it, Eric!
If you shoot, we won't be able to ask him anything.
So, was it you who killed Junpei too?
No. Mira was the one who did that.
What?
She was, in a sense, a collaborator. She was a necessary element of my plan. But it wasn't that I gave her a specific set of orders. I simply let her roam free and do as she pleased. Oh,
that
I
heist.
did exempt her from the drug injections.
Then why? Why'd you kill Mira?
She's a serial killer. The Heart Ripper. Many innocent people lost their lives because of what she's done.
Thank you, Conan.
I only gave her her due punishment.
What are you talking about?
Thank you for the bits.
Stop bullshitting me!
It's the truth. In another history, you and Diana and Sigma were all murdered by her.
Shut up! You're just making shit up! I will never believe you! There's no way my angelic Mira would ever... Ah!
No, Eric!
Are you about to get your wish?
We haven't asked him everything yet.
Shut up! I don't care! The X door will never open again!
It'll open. Of course it will.
What?
Is Q
So,
Nation?
should we ask him how?
Right. The old man. Delta.
There are a lot of words you could use to describe Mira. Angelic is not one of them. Fair.
I see. I get it
That's
now.
what he means. We got to get the cover
We need this
off.
boy. I mean, Sean. He needs to get direct access to the central control computer.
That's the
Is
best
that right?
Bayonetta's not like that anyway.
but-
or
What?
Devil May Cry.
To connect to it directly, I need to extend a cable from my neck and plug it into the console jack that's inside. But, well,
It looks like the cover is shut.
yeah. We would need to open this
Yes.
first.
What's the
I am
code?
planning on that.
Code?
Don't play dumb. The code to open the damn cover.
It's 38080832.
It opened.
Now we just need to extend the cord and connect it. Okay, it's ready.
A chord or 3 chords?
Just wait a sec. I'll open the X door.
Stuff shirt. Why?
Why?
No! No! My hand just...
Your hand just shot twice.
I have no more use for this history. There's only one thing left to do.
No! Wait! Don't...
Interesting. Ooh. Well, once again, you're about to get your wish there. Now, what did you do this time, Eric? Right, most Erics we know are cool as hell people, though. Most Erics are cool, indeed. That
Mom.
particular one, not as such. Mom. Mom! Hey, you don't remember giving birth to me because you haven't technically in this timeline, but... Okay, so brain time. Lay it on me. Him. It came from within, was the achievement. At no point does anyone in the game refer to the boy with the helmet as Q. Because they don't know him as Q. Nobody does. They know him as Sean. Remember when a character said, "Wow, Q with this handicap"? Yeah. And there are at least 50 different hints throughout the game that Q is an off-screen character, right? I know, right? It does make sense. Yeah, Q is actually an old man in a wheelchair. All right, I'm gonna bring this up so everybody can see. Display capture, which will turn on and just, there we go. So there you go, check this out. These are the weird shadows. Also, timeline where you tell Eric who killed Mira, if you say Q, he says, that doesn't make sense. Right. Precisely. I literally wondered about that. Because I was like, wait, how does he know us as Sean? We didn't know we were Sean for a while.
Oh no, we're being raided.
We got some raiders coming in. Hello, raiders. We're getting a knowledge bomb dropped on us right now. Stack and Jack. I'm gonna wait till I see one more.
Hi,
person.
chocolate chip pancake.
And as you know, there's chocolate chip pancakes, and we're officially at DEF CON 3. There we go. I think that's enough time for some for the ads to finish rolling. Hello, my name is Lave Lane, and welcome to the stream. Tonight, we're going to be finishing a game series that we've been playing for about 3 months now, called the Zero Escape games. Specifically, this is Zero Time Dilemma. Food time? Awesome. Now here we tend to do a lot of narrative-based stuff because I like reading out dialogue and hopefully keeping it correct. As one of these days, maybe during quarantine, I'm going to become a voice actor. But we shall see. And hello and welcome in. So if that sounds like your jam, you know what that follow button is. And if you want some of the hottest emotes on Twitch, and I say that because it's also fire-based, then you know how to subscribe. Alright, Sean also says... Right, so why is it they don't recognize Sean, right? Sean also refers to his team as all of you a bunch. Right? So we just found out there was a 10th person all along that we just weren't paying attention to, apparently. Also, why is Eric so suspicious of Sean? He's not on the X-Passes. Okay. So now we gotta figure out where to go. In one timeline, when Sigma sees Sean, he says, a child? Because he doesn't know who he is. Right. Yep, there's those emotes. Yeah, and an absurd twist, but one that shockingly foreshadowed a lot, right? So we can do that Mira killed one. Well, maybe. I was told to save, Kiyu mentioned to save this for the end. No, exactly. Do that one last. But here's the thing. What else do we do? Helmet code. Correct. We can type a helmet code incorrect to see what's here. You are 0. Real 0. Fake 0. Okay, we still have 2 other timelines we can go down on Q team. Yeah, may as well do the incorrect code. All right. So those of us who are just joining us, we're going to jump around through time and find out more about this game. Each of these segments is color-coded to a team, and now the fact that each one is horizontally the same makes sense based on the time difference between each time's active state. So we're going to type in the helmet code. So we're going to jump back into time, literally a mechanic of the game, and find out what's up. I'm just gonna skip past here. All right, so this is, all right, so we're back in the timeline, literally the one we just left. Did the game actually say we're 0 for starting the game up? Did it? 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9, 9. Zero Time Dilemma is an anagram for me. I'm 0. I'm Delta. Haha! Wrong codes. So instead of ice cream guy calming down because our head falls off.
Crap! I don't know!
You bastard!
Bastard.
You're fucking with me, aren't you?
Pancakes was playing Stardew Valley. Nice.
Oh, God.
Well, that's that ending. At one point, Erling's down and is like, what do you have to say, old man? And you assume he's talking about Gab. But he's looking way too high to be talking to a dog, right? It's one of those things that's apparently relatively common in archaeology. People don't talk about the things that are super obvious, but if you're an outsider, or maybe, you know, chronologically super distant, you wouldn't necessarily know. All right, so here, you're 0, real 0. So let's get the fake 0, I guess. We're here. Oh, let's see. So we gotta give him a different name other than Delta. What happens if we type in brother? I'm curious. If it gives us the same thing. We are culminating, all of the storylines between all 3 games are woven into this one, correct? It's me, Mario!
Stop running your goddamn mouth!
All right, do we have a... Because this is another shotgun scene, are there any other Easter eggs? Everybody's going. Gab.
Oh, screw it! I'll just kill all of you!
Okay, 3 shots. You would guess he killed himself, but this was probably him shooting Delta. What if you say Gab is 0? I'll check it out.
To you, Mira.
Right, so now that we know that Delta is there, that makes total sense. Wow. So what if you say Gab is 0? We'll try it. Well, all sections cleared. Well, that was gruesome, right? The dog's actually Delta, right? I'm gonna say something like, "Don't fuck with me." All right, no new timelines have opened, so let's go back here. All right. So we have nothing we can jump to. So is this it? Do we jump here? Do we need to go back to the three-way standoff? Which is actually a 4-way standoff? Now's the time for that, got it. So let's, just for the sake of brevity, let's go ahead and say it's Gab. What's the long boy to the left? Can't go there yet. We don't have a way in there yet. All right, so it's Gab. That's the force quit path, got it. And now I do have all the passwords. You're correct.
What the hell? Are you screwing with me?
So that's all he says. Yes?
That's not funny!
That's not funny! Sphero How dare you treat me as such? Alright. So it is now it is now time to type in Delta. Let's go to the flowchart, it'll make it easier. So here is way back in, well, I guess technically around, let's see, this was 1:30. If they stayed awake through here, this would be 3 p.m. roughly. So this is close to 4:30 here.
Hey, we aren't getting anywhere like this. If just one more person dies. One more person. One more. Just one more.
Right, because 5 other people are dead in this timeline. Everybody but Akane. Who will you kill, Delta?
I'm really sorry.
Delta was just like, gonna ruin everybody's crossbow bolt to the chest.
Sean, you...
Out of all your choices, you kill him?
Addendum Forska Venuska Ova. This is yet another.
So the children of Diane and Sigma really enjoy Latin, just saying. Wrinkle in Time is the achievement. Perceptive End. Okay. So now, I guess we go here. Don't press. Or really, we need to start a new flow. So let's go to C team. And it's the box. Where's the box? Where's the box? There's the box. Force quit C. All right, force quit C, box.
Seriously, what the hell is this thing?
It's been it's been a stream or two since we've seen it, so I'll play this
I'm
scene
asking
now.
what exactly it's going to end.
Whatever it is, we can't do anything unless we have the password.
A password. Huh.
What is it, Carlos?
I feel like I can almost remember.
What?
The password to open this box.
How do you know?
Just shut up for a second.
Shut up!
I think the password has to be...
Are these in the files? I don't remember. Latin phrase 5. Do you know what it's supposed to be? Password. I don't remember. Well, do you know where you got it? Huh. A robot with a round helmet on his head is named Sean. He has never been called anything other than that by those in the underground shelter. Eerie foreshadowing. Oh, probably should not read those. Let's see. I can't remember where we got them. Yes, I do. Thank you. Pork is better than Sean. Or greater than. Even though he was only, Zero told you outright what his password is. Alright, maybe talking out loud will help. So, I know, because he gave us all of them, right? How many is it? So it's not password. It's password 1. There's no 1 key! I remember going, oh, that makes sense. Let's see. Go back and watch the VOD. Yeah, that'll be a nice recursive video. Does enter password after all? It does. Wait. There was a thing. He said, remember it well. It was, of course it's Latin because it's always Latin. Seize life. Or seize day? No, seize day is carpe diem. It wasn't seize, it was something life, which is like viva or vive. Even though they say it like hiye or something. Want you to grab it, you definitely have it now. It was viva la raza. It's too many words. Oh, it was viva Hodi. Yeah, you know what it is. What's up, Q? Bam, right? I literally, even though we heard it earlier today, I had to drag that out of my long-term memory. My short-term memory, it was like, nope, I was thinking about cookies.
What the hell is this?
It looks like a device of some kind.
Hey, look, something's appearing on the monitor.
To execute the Force Quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
Central control computer?
Wait, did we ever see something like that in here?
If there isn't, then we're out of luck.
Live for today, thank you.
Dead end, huh?
Or probably translated as live today.
Hey, Carlos.
Translated that. Transliterated.
You know that password?
There's that heist going on.
What?
I don't know how I knew.
All you cool people.
I
love all y'all for hanging out with me.
Just a guess, but Carlos, did you possibly shift from another timeline?
Wait, shift?
Shift.
He's like, I remember what that's like now.
Oh, so it was like that then.
Translation is
Hey,
art.
come
Yeah,
on,
transliteration.
you're the only one to figure
Not
it.
substitute.
Sorry, could you be quiet for a second?
Hey, it's
I
like,
need to think about something.
Junpei, shh. Hush your mouth now. Shut up. Shut up, Tenmyoji. Why are you calling me by my last name? It's so formal. Did we get off Carlos's wild
You've
ride?
been sitting here for an hour, Carlos. Could you
like,
maybe share?
I'm thinking I'm
what
not
you've
that
been
smart,
thinking
okay?
Do you want to know?
I do.
Yes.
I was thinking about you, Connie.
Me?
You're, well, to be blunt, really hot.
Huh?
We may never manage to make our way out of this shelter. You know what that means, right?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
What the hell are you getting at, you asshole?
Oh, look. A Neanderthal is trying to block my way.
What? Wait, what the hell?
We're getting into permitting.
Carlos!
Yeah, what timeline had the horny Carlos?
No! Please!
Where is this coming from? He's been sitting there for an hour going, yeah,
You bastard!
Three way. Just know that it will change your relationship, and it may strain it beyond reproach. So make sure it's two people that you both really love, and then it's all three together, not two people, not you and two others. It needs to be a triangle. It's a mutual relationship, unless it's just sex. That will still change your relationship.
What the hell are you doing, Carlos?
I suppose I couldn't control myself.
You asshole!
What? Is that all you got?
What did you say?
That's the extent of your feelings for Akane? Huh?
Damn you!
That was a good one. Oh, I can tell you're finally getting fired up over this.
Shut the fuck up! You fucking asshole!
He's kicking out, oh god.
Carlos, are you all right?
Yeah, that was nothing. Anyway. Hey, man. What do you say to a drink?
What?
To clean the slate between us. Come on.
Lucky you're wearing earbuds. Oh my. Hit me harder.
This
More.
one'll work fine.
It's a...
Ah, damn it. I blame you for this, Junpei. My hands are all shaky after your brutal punches. Sorry, but could you guys help me clean this up?
What the hell is going on? He's gonna take the glass and stab? Or the three-way happens at the bottom of the... on the floor of the bar?
Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Guys,
Zero
it's
escape.
almost
Lose your
time.
suit, Delta.
You're right.
Give her the ring.
Now it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes.
Yeah, three away on the floor behind the bar
Pleasant
on top of
dreams.
broken glass. I mean, I'm not gonna kink shame. I'm not gonna say I'm into weird stuff, but you know. Force quit. C team. These games seem really intricate, right? I'm getting a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of... Okay, I did guess right. Okay, so that was C team. So who do we think has more... Who's next? All right, it goes C... All right, Q team I think is next. And then D team is next. Let's do Q team unless... Yeah, Q team is next. Yeah, I hope they explain Carlos is thinking for an hour and then getting kind of weird and rapey. Yeah, I know. Q team, a team of 4 people. Surprise! That we literally did not know. And now I'm looking for shadows and stuff. He fried his brain. It was just like titties. Hey, that happens to me sometimes.
Where are we?
The map says we're in...
There are shadows of this
Quantum
wheelchair
computer dome.
everywhere.
The computers in here govern all the functions that run within the shelter.
Why do you know that?
I can't really tell you why, because I don't
I
know.
don't know why.
What?
Anyway, I think they mean this when they say central control computer.
So to get the cover off, it's 380808.
So, what about that thing?
Wait, I feel like I'm remembering something. I know.
Know what?
Oh,
The
because I
way
literally
you
typed it
start
out over
up
here.
the system. First, we need to get the cover off.
Yeah,
There's no way we can
38080832.
insert the plug if we don't.
The plug?
Please, just shh.
Everybody's like, shut up in this
The number
timeline. This
is-
is the shut up universe. Password here is clearly Delta. Because we had taken the cover off as in the cover off code here already. 8. Oh no. Reset. 38080802. Couple of 8s. Yep. There are 3 separate teams in so far 3 separate major timelines. With
It
little minor
opened.
ones popping off in there as
Now,
well.
all we have to do is insert the plug here.
So where is this plug?
It's in my neck.
I think if we input the right numbers here,
What?
Wait.
what do numbers for your head have anything to do with the plug for this?
I should just do it. You might get it then.
Stop avoiding the question!
Do you even know what should go there?
Yeah.
The numbers. The numbers are,
I know you've already given them to me. They start with a 6. I'm just scrolling up to see them. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? I put my head in there. Right. Alright, if anybody happens to have these laying around, feel free just to toss them in. I don't think I can scroll back far enough in the chat log to get them. Thank you. Why was it pressurized? I realize it's just for the visuals, but still. But also, why does a robot have a band-aid?
Are you kidding me?
As a matter of fact, no.
You're
a headless human!
Ah!
Quick, get the shotgun away from him! And with that, somebody clicks off. Oh God, he collapsed.
Eric, it's been an hour. Would you just get used to it
Mira's
already?
like, just deal with it.
How can I? I mean, it's a robot. For real? Could you maybe do something about it?
Been an hour, right? Did he already insert? I'm guessing they already did what they needed to, because it's been an hour.
Is this better?
Yeah. Now the shape brings out your eyes.
So
The shape is his
this
eyes.
doesn't freak you out or anything. At all.
I could say the same to you.
Well, not much phases me. I'm just not that type. You could have been a Martian for all I care.
You're a serial killer.
Yeah, I was surprised when I first found out. I thought my heart was in my throat.
You
Surprise!
don't
I don't have a heart.
heart.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Did you say when you first found out?
I meant, it happened to me before. In the past. In another history.
Another?
So Sean can shift.
I remembered everything. When I saw what I looked like earlier.
We'll give this Erica a separate bracelet full of value.
You see, my brain isn't located in this head. My thought center is there, inside the quantum computer. That is where I think, perceive, and send command signals to this body. For example, when I raise my hand like this, it's simply receiving a command. Just like a remote-controlled toy. Did you know? A quantum state is one where all possibilities overlap and coexist.
That was
This
the
quantum computer,
quarantine
then,
timeline.
is able to use
Rolled.
this state and run, say, simulations A, B, and C simultaneously. Basically, my brain is an infinite number of worlds and possibilities. So I can use that framework and, well, jump between other histories.
Oh, there's no way.
That I could do that? But
Yeah, 'cause
it's
there's no
possible that you
espers
two
on this
might be
team.
undergoing the same thing.
Potentially.
There's a theory. Human
You're just trying to look out
consciousness
for 'em, right?
may be a
Just-
result of quantum effects in the brain. It's called quantum mind. It's more or less suggesting a human brain is a form of quantum computer. If a
game
specific set
theory.
of conditions are met, then you too can.
Jump to other histories?
This sounds like crazy talk.
You don't believe me?
Of course not!
Oh,
Should
I
also
don't
mean that we're
blame
not
you.
switching
I
consciousnesses
guess
with another
I should
body.
explain everything then.
Our external consciousness is
Please?
choosing to exert its
Start at the beginning.
influence over a local shell in this
Before I
timeline.
begin, I need to do one little thing.
Need to get my muscle body out. Could we? That's why it's all dented. He just keeps letting it. It sounds gross and squishy.
What did you just do?
Just a little something.
That insulation, those wires are not very well insulated. It sounds like crazy talk, like how Sean doesn't actually have a head, or how Q isn't actually deaf and blind and not actually Sean. Right? Crazy. I'd be like, all right, you know what? Willing to go.
Nothing
By the way,
changed.
What's up?
Huh.
That we can see.
Early in the game,
But it
someone said
looks
Q
like
with
the
his
message
handicap.
changed.
Right.
Yes, I started up the system earlier.
It says force quit
And he
program
said,
on
"What?
standby.
He's just in a helmet.
To
It's not like he's deaf and
initiate,
blind."
2 key
Nice.
items must be set.
That's funny.
What does that even mean?
Wait, it seems like there's something else.
The key items are.
A mother's mementos?
I wonder what those could be.
Yeah, just stop yourself from. Yes. Isn't it weird how I keep calling the events of the
So,
game?
This is saying we need to find them?
Does that mean they're hidden around here somewhere?
Even if that's true, I
we're about
don't
to go to
think we
sleep.
have the time.
Brooch and Birdcage.
Damn.
Yes, I was
Guess
gonna
our
say
time's
music
up.
box, but Birdcage could work too. Is it a music box necklace? 'Cause that's what Luna has, because Luna is the basically grandchild of Diana, sort of child of Diana, in a weird way. Both work actually. Oh, cool. Nice.
Pleasant dreams.
Now for Team D's Force Quit box, you can put Birdcage or music box. Awesome. I really want French toast suddenly. It's because I can't have them. And tea, except that no tea is going to be open probably. D. Let's open D's box. Oh no! No one will remember except Sean and Mira. You're drinking tea right now. Nice. I could get some tea. I'm all out of coffee too.
Why is it open?
No idea.
There's text displayed on the monitor.
Force quit
These
program
box
on
load.
standby.
8.
To initiate, 2 key items must be set.
It's the same
About
box. I just
Wait.
realized.
I think there's more to the message.
And Delta
Each
sure is
is a
getting around and
mother's
moving everybody kind of in a spry fashion.
A mother's memento?
So we know what's up here.
What?
Brooch. No, it's supposed to be a cameo. Wait, alright, Birdcage. Birdcage is too short. Is a bird space cage? Stocked up on tea and beer last week. Nice. Error. Nope. Brooch. Birdcage. Yeah, in space. Wait. Or not? Right? What? I don't know. Yeah, what? Right? It worked. That's all I care about right now. Thanks, video game. Maybe they changed that. I don't know. Also, memories. Oh, this was the 3DS game as well.
Diana?
What's gotten into you?
Fi. Oh, Fi.
So this Phi is the Phi who has memories from post second game.
No.
All major platforms, including 3DS and Vita. Oh, nice. Oh, it's Bluebird. Oh, not Birdcage. Okay. And then Sigma hugs them both.
Sigma!
You don't have to say anything. This is enough for now.
That's the only input box like this game that requires the space. I think so. Wouldn't it be weird? I mean, it would be weird if all of a sudden, like, somebody came up my door going, "Hey, I'm your son." I'll be like, "He's right over there." Or 10 years ago, going to me going, "Hey, I'm your kid that you're gonna have," and I go, "Ha ha ha." All right, so there we go. That's all of the. The achievement was just called "Bigger on the Inside." You've seen people get stuck on that real hard.
Don't forget to save.
Thank you. I will do that right this second. You get stuck on that real hard because of the space, because none of the others had spaces, correct. You just put in Vive Hodi all together. Yep. You'll be like, why is this not working? Well, because of an arbitrary decision. All right. So is everything coming together all in this one flow? Yeah, we're back over here now. Yeah, so we're here, I guess. Much like, oh man, you might be done with the game like right now. Nice. Late Lane responding to his kid from the future coming back to say hi before he was born. Haha, no way. I'm never having a kid. So I've always wanted to be a dad. I'm lucky in that I was able to become a father with my wife. But yeah, like, 20 years ago, it'd be like, oh, you're gonna get married. And I go, yeah, eventually. Not now. No. Well, I say that actually 10 years ago, I would have been like, yeah, okay, because I'd already met my wife then. After we leave, Mira will kill Eric. Probably. We're all in this together. Fragment. Final. We'll see if there's any achievements. Final decision. We'll see if there's any achievements we need. By the way, reminder, after VLR, people online were shipping Sigma and Phi like crazy as a couple. And this game reveals that they're father-daughter. Right? Alright, so now we're back in the main timeline where everybody voted for each other, so no one got voted for after 11:30.
Looks like the memories we regained
1:30.
are true after all.
The 3 wards were all in the same place.
Something swimsuit, right? Yeah, Phi doesn't eat D-cups with that ass, right? I mean, those are for sure not D-cups, but it is a nice
Akane,
booty.
Junpei.
I have grown to appreciate a good booty.
And Mira,
over
and
my
Eric.
time. Still a boob guy, but still.
Sean, right?
Carlos, what happened?
Proof of friendship.
Anyway, what are you guys doing here?
According to the
So I'm
schedule,
all loungy, it's just tight.
C team and Q team should both still be asleep.
We took a page out of your book and did what you did. We used the cards to keep the bracelet needle from injecting us.
So does that mean?
Yeah, I remember everything.
I do too. Junpei and I as well.
Yep, this
Over
clearly
the
means they
past
exist
few
at the same
hours,
time. Correct.
We got back the
They were
memories we
different.
forgot.
So here's the thing: there are 3 teams, yes, but there are 3 different timelines as well.
To be more accurate, it's more like we accessed the morphogenetic field and downloaded all of them.
Then you have the other history's memories too?
Yes.
It probably is
And
4 major timelines.
You're
probably
like
right.
us.
Right, there were 3, and then this one.
Why?
This is the one where no one died.
Hold up. Eric and I are different.
Yeah. We didn't gain memories from other histories.
Right, you're just brought in
Then
to be a
neither
serial
of you
killer.
got injected?
No, we're the same as Carlos and the others.
Except,
I told them.
Mira.
Maybe I'll start from the beginning.
All right, here's maybe an info dump.
First, so I could run the program in the Force Quit box, I accessed the central control computer. Then, I briefly turned off the communication network. That way, I stopped the surveillance cameras from sending any data to Zero. I didn't want Zero to catch on to what we were doing.
And that's when Sean let us in on the truth of what's going on here.
We went over to the transporter room and picked up 2 cards. Before the injection, we each slipped one between our wrist and bracelet.
Okay. Now you two make sense. But what about you, Sean?
Well, you probably already know, but I'm a robot. Being
Android.
injected does nothing to me.
Then,
Every time the time limit approached, I was forced to go into sleep mode. Then my memories from the previous 90 minutes were deleted. I didn't want that to happen, so
yeah, Carlos isn't really a creep. He did it all so we could secretly get those cards and explain to Junpei Akane what to do without Zero knowing. Oh. Got it. So that's why he forced himself on her to get Junpei to beating the crap out of him.
You remember me saying I accessed the computer? Well, I hacked my own system too.
He said he managed to cancel the forced sleep and delete functions.
What about C-Team then?
We couldn't interrupt the surveillance cameras, so we had to be sneaky instead.
First, Carlos pushed me down and climbed on top of me.
He what?
It was just an act. I was only pretending to do it.
Oh, nice.
Carlos used that moment to whisper in my ear. He said to go to the transporter room and grab the cards in there.
But if I just let her go like that, it looks suspicious. So Junpei and I stayed behind to get Zero's undivided attention. I casually invited Junpei to the power room. You can see the result of our conversation.
You should have told me what was up.
If I had, then Zero would have figured it out. You look like you'd be a crap actor.
And after that?
We met Akane in the lounge. We hid from the cameras and each got a card.
Oh. That's why he dropped the glass.
Sorry, but could I get confirmation on something? Everyone knows what all happened in the other histories, right?
Except for Eric and Mira.
Even you, Mira and Eric?
Didn't Eric say so earlier?
Oh,
Sean
yeah.
told us everything.
But wait. Why?
Well,
Why what?
Because four
Why
of you are
do we
related.
know about the other histories?
That's why you're all espers.
Well, that's probably...
You want to know?
Oh, nobody thought to take the gun away from Q/Delta.
Q? Or maybe it's actually Zero.
Correct.
You are free to call me by my given name, which is Delta. There's no need to look so threatening.
Mother.
You were the one who named me, Diana. It doesn't matter. I shall answer your question. Carlos, Akane, Junpei, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. All 6 of you know that you are shifters, correct? Mm-hmm. Think back on your path to this very moment. Did you arrive in this history by following a normal flow of time? No, of course you didn't. You
funny if you did
jumped
just type it in.
from another history using your shift abilities. And it wasn't just this once. You have been shifting back and forth many, many times. From one point in space-time to another. You boldly took chances. Much like jumping from one tree branch to another.
Especially since
you have forgotten that fact, perhaps as a result of the medicine, or as one of the side effects of shifting. Regardless, your memories have been kept firmly intact within the morphogenetic field. It is simply that the 6 of you regained the memories of those times. One small trigger, and the levee preventing you from remembering collapsed.
Which I think was the goal
Sean
of this.
is a similar case. However, his thought center is located within the quantum computer. So I suppose
I just
it's
noticed you can see
slightly
through
different
one of Mira's
from you.
boobs. She has light under her.
What about me and Mira?
You
Control.
are both like me, in that we do not have the ability to shift.
But
You don't?
Mm-mm. I have another power instead. The power to mind hack.
Mind hack?
Ah, that's where he made ice cream guy shoot himself.
I am able to read other people's minds. I know the thoughts and ideas that go through their heads. That's why I know exactly what Phi is trying to do right now. Step away from that device, Phi.
Then, when we blocked the injection,
I saw through your ruse.
Then why did you...
I wanted all of you to play the final decision game.
The final decision game?
I find human decisions fascinating. More specifically, the world branching that occurs as a result. I already mentioned that I am unable to shift. But after looking inside millions of minds, I learned one thing. There are people in this world with the ability to jump between histories. That shifters exist. Hence, why I know so much about these parallel worlds.
You did all this because you were curious?
When a person does something significant, it's difficult to boil the reason down to one word. Their motives are often very complex. It is the same now. To fulfill several objectives, it was necessary to trap all of you in here.
So why did you do it?
You want to know?
I do.
It is so you give birth to Phi and myself, Diana.
Lays that on everybody.
What do you mean?
Phi and I are the children of Diana and Sigma.
Phi is...
Did it for the cool glasses.
Wait. They're children?
And weirdly enough, it's the mental state of a Sigma from the
November
future.
16th, 2029. Phi and I were born in this shelter. This was another history, of course. Shortly after, the atomic data that makes up our bodies was transported to April 1904. The transporter was located in a German research facility at that time. Our bodies reconstructed and regenerated in the export pods at that facility.
But that would mean you're actually...
I'm 124.
Huh.
You're joking.
But Phi is...
A German researcher sent her to 2008. Records indicate that she was part of an experiment.
You're saying Phi jumped back in time from 2029 to the year 1904, and then forward again to 2008?
But then actually, and then her consciousness
What was sent both
again.
times was simply the data makeup of Phi's body.
I heard that in 2008, the device was being studied in an American facility.
That's when an old couple who were researchers took me in.
We've gone off topic.
There is a history
But
where
yes,
Delta and Phi
that
stay
was
with
one
them.
of the major goals.
Yeah, I want to ensure
Everything
that I was
occurred here helped create Phi and myself. And when I say that, I am including all of the other histories. If I hadn't trapped the group of you here, then Phi and I would have never been born in our current forms.
Your current forms?
Sean, you should already know about epigenetics. You see, environmental factors determine which switches are activated within the genetic code. Reproductive cells are the same.
Got it.
Or perhaps I should
Changes of gene
say
expression as a
that
result
the
of the
reproductive cells are the ones most affected.
Oh, I get it. That's why you made Diana and Sigma play the decision game.
What do you mean?
By backing them into a crisis situation, he caused an epigenetic change within their reproductive cells. I think that's why their children were born with unique powers.
Gold Star. This is the reason I have my mind-hacking abilities. Phi was affected as well. You were born a shifter. D-Team, do you recall what was written on your wall?
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
And rearranging the letters gives you...
I can't do anagrams on my head
No
unless
way.
it's something really simple.
What you choose can materialize us.
Oh, our decisions will bring you to life.
That is why the decision games were held. So that the Phi and me, here and now,
It's
would
pretty spry for being
materialize
124.
exactly the way we are.
No, but... Okay, so I get why you had to have Diana and Sigma go through life or death decisions. But the rest of us
He has a good diet.
had nothing to do with...
I already told you. My motives are complex.
What? Wait, there's more?
There is more. Wait, there's more.
Ah! Fuck you, you goddamn old man!
Fine, no!
Always with the kicks. No, I know those shoes. Sibling rivalry. Yeah, dive kicked.
It's
Always
over.
with him.
You may be right.
You may be right.
What?
Diana, take this. Put it in. Your bluebird, too.
But Zero made the game.
It's ready.
Verified. Key items were set. Executing force quit
Right,
program.
this is not necessarily a...
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. You may be right.
What?
Oh no!
No! Right?
The hell? What is this?
That's failsafe.
Hey, answer me! What's with that announcement?
Must I explain? This shelter will soon explode. You've worked so hard, only to turn on this facility's self-destruct mechanism.
Sean, access the central control computer.
It's no use. Once the Force Quit program has been activated, there is no possible way for you to reverse it.
Then what can we do?
I will tell you two good things. First, I suggest checking behind the bar counter.
Oh.
No!
Why would you?
Gab's been...
Did
Oh,
you
no.
kill Gab?
Yes, with the shotgun you're holding. There wasn't much life left in him anyway.
You monster!
I never expected to hear that coming from you, Sean.
So what's the other thing? You had 2 things to tell us.
I have the ability to mind hack,
We already know that.
but I've not told you everything about it. Reading other people's thoughts isn't the only thing I can do with mind hacking. It only lasts a moment, but I am able to control someone's body as I wish.
Yep, we've seen the evidence of this already.
This.
Oh, okay. Did not see that coming.
Eric, why?
No, for real, my finger just...
Mind hacking.
Understand now. This is my power. So, let's begin. Your final decision game. You have 2 choices. 1, to stay here and wait to die. The other is... The other...
I thought that was us shifting, and then like our subconscious kind of making us push the button. That's why I was like, I don't know why I did that.
Hey! What's the other option?
The other option is to leave.
What's the other option?
Minutes until explosion.
If his power is to make other people shoot him, he
What should we do?
may have a
What about the
misunderstanding
X
of the
door?
word power.
And how exactly should we open it? Unless 6 people die, it's gonna stay closed. Or should we start killing each other now?
Mira?
It's not a bad idea, Mira. Everybody's rock solid.
I have an idea.
Which
I
is?
guess that's Little Lane waking up.
We're going to shift, all of us, together.
Hey, hold on. Like jumping to another history?
But Eric and
I'm sure it will be fine. Remember what I said? Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain.
Oh, yeah. You said if certain conditions are met, we can also...
What are the conditions?
First, you
Carol.
need to be exposed to danger.
Which is
And
right now.
the other one is
To be in the vicinity of a group of shifters.
I get it.
We'll resonate, and then Mira and Eric can...
But which history are we going to jump to?
None of the similar histories will work. One team is likely to be dead after the vote.
And we can't shift if there are no bodies for us to jump to, right?
Then we need to jump to where all of us are alive.
When we're all alive.
Do you mean
Yeah.
The history, where we won the coin toss.
All right.
explosion.
I'm not sure I get it all, but it's a good idea.
What are you saying? There's no way we could do
There's
that.
that poll again.
Why not?
Shift isn't simply jumping into bodies in different histories.
Our consciousnesses swap places. Ours for theirs.
We'll be forcing
is it,
our
though?
other selves into these
Once again, if
bodies
it's a
and
nexus that exists
they'll die
outside,
without
and then you
knowing
go,
why.
I don't know.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that?
What?
Well, they're all living without a care off in another history, yeah? One time, they do the coin toss once and win? Don't you think that's unfair?
Mira, you're saying they, but we're talking about ourselves here.
Well, we should consider if those people really are us.
You have a lot of different experiences.
Good point.
We got 3 minutes to
If we
debate this,
assume
though.
that we here are the true versions, then the us and the
I
other
was looking at chat,
history
so the
are
reason why you didn't get me.
essentially
But good
strangers.
try, and thank you
Even
for the
more of a
bits.
reason not to.
If we shift to that history, then we're tossing the others under the bus to save ourselves.
The us in that history have done nothing wrong. I mean, the only thing they did was win at a coin toss.
That's the definition
You could
of
say
being
the
a sore
same for
loser.
us. The only thing we did was lose a coin toss. Even so, we've had to go through so much shit. We've been forced to put our lives on the line.
Besides, aren't the bodies in the other histories ours anyway?
Then why should we second guess ourselves? Huh.
Are we going to point out that the serial killer will be saved too? Well, she may not shift.
Until explosion.
She and
We're out of time.
this
I'll say
Eric
it again.
can't shift.
We have two choices. We can stay here and wait for our deaths, or survive by sacrificing our other selves in another history.
So that's what that bastard meant. The final decision game.
I wondered what would happen if I just let time run out. I figured it would explode. 10 seconds. Did you leave? Did I leave the iron on? Boom! Game over. Final decision. All sections clear. D team subject report, Q team subject report, and C team subject report. Interesting. All right, let's save. All right, flowchart. Ah, so that's these then. So these are all the teams who are executed. All right, so then we're back to here. So final decision, don't shift. All right. So let's shift. And because we literally just witnessed that scene, I am going to go ahead and skip to the decision part. Hopefully a Fable 3 ending where everyone dies. I liked the Fable series. Were they super amazingly great? No, I liked them. I had fun. I had a lot of fun in 2. Although I totally did kill a villager to get my dog back in the DLC, which does kind of invalidate the whole decision to kill your dog to save the entire world. Huh. Wait. Oh, here we go. I was like, huh? You know where to go. I do now. Payoff 2. So I don't see, I didn't see Delta there in the first cutscene. I don't see him here at the overhead.
Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a
Well,
bet with someone.
I sacrificed my dog and then
but-
went back and saved him.
Someone?
I sacrificed
What
him
kind
for the
of
whole
bet?
world.
Did we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
Oh, here we go. Shoo. Apparently shifting makes you pass out? I had a whole different playthrough for that. But I would go scary and good and beautiful. I called myself the Avenging Angel.
Did we do it?
We're not wearing the bracelets, so I don't know the time. But
Someone brings an
Judging
actual
by the
watch out.
position of the sun, it's probably noonish.
And the date?
How would I know?
Hey, Mira. Eric. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
I definitely remember you.
Then we really did.
Well, it must have worked.
Alright, so everybody
Life
shifted.
is
Cool! And don't worry, all you new people, I don't get too lascivious
Don't
with my
you
dialogue.
think?
I just quit watching it as much.
You bastard.
17 years ago, a snail traveled down a narrow path in the park. If that snail hadn't been there, perhaps all of you here would have lived a completely different life than you did. Just one small snail, and everyone's lives, even the world, changed.
Right,
So,
except for Phi
what's the
and
big
Delta,
deal?
who would never have been born.
Ah, would you just quit talking nonsense?
So much nonsense. Hey, Gab. We love you. You're perfect
I'm
and
so
amazing.
glad you were safe.
Of course we were. You all have shifted in from another history.
Whatever. We gotta call the cops.
For what?
And what exactly will
What
that
crime?
accomplish?
This guy in
Isn't
another
it
timeline
obvious?
tried to kill us?
We're throwing you in the slammer.
And my crime?
Right.
Murder.
Who?
Murder? I see. But I haven't killed anyone. Specifically, in this history, not a single person has died. I strongly doubt the police would listen.
But in the other histories, you...
Did you not pay attention? I don't have the ability to shift.
Kidnapping? Maybe.
The only reason
But they're outside
I
where
know
they- a place where they
anything
signed
of
up.
those histories is because I mind hacked you. In effect,
You
the
like
me
rabbits and snails
you
before this.
know is a different person than the one before you. Can I be
mean, that's
charged
fair.
for killing someone in another history? If so, then I'd say this world would be full of criminals of all kinds.
What about conspiracy to commit?
Yeah. I'm betting this history's got a bunch of dangerous machines and gimmicks all over the shelter.
Unfortunately, I have removed them all. You've slept for quite a while. Nothing is left in the shelter. No transporter, no quantum computer. Loaded into a truck and taken away.
Wait, but how is Q still able to
Sean
function?
is able to move right now due to radio signals received from a satellite.
Thank you for anticipating my question, game.
Why? Aren't you happy? I say again, in this history, not a single person has died. Phi and I exist, and there will never be an outbreak of Radical 6. There is only a bright future ahead for all of us. Is this not what you'd call a happy end?
Is, just don't have to like it. And now we have the ability to shift with all of our memories intact, which is why the second No Nerd game was created, or third No Nerd.
According to you, all of mankind will die if time passes and nothing is done.
A religious fanatic, a terrorist attack that sparks a nuclear war.
I heard this story. You said you released Radical 6 so that you could kill that person.
The me before you did not say that, but I can't deny it's true.
Radical 6 won't spread throughout the world in this history.
That means that fanatic guy won't die.
Wait, so now humans will go extinct?
Hey, where's that happy future you mentioned?
Interesting. Does that make you angry, Phi?
What?
If so,
I feel like there
we
probably
have a
eventually is going to be maybe a fourth
contradiction.
game about stopping the fanatic. Yes.
I had prepared a future in another history where 2 billion would survive.
Which is still
But
alive.
yet, you decided to jump to this history. That means you chose a future where humanity goes extinct, over 6 billion dead.
No, you're wrong, Delta. Nothing in the future has been determined yet. We'll shape the future with our own hands.
Huh. You said something I can get behind, Carlos.
I think so too.
I agree.
Okay, me too.
Mira,
You're right. The future has infinite possibilities.
If we work together, we can accomplish anything.
Humanity's gonna die out? Screw that.
We'll definitely change that horrible future.
What's so funny?
Just that.
What the hell do you mean?
I'm sure I told you in another history that my motives are complex. Imagine, what if none of you had experienced the events that occurred in the shelter? You're so determined now to change the future. One of the goals of all of this was to get you into that frame of mind. It's all going according to plan, without a single casualty. I created a future where mankind will be saved. Does that upset you? Are you angry that your life was played with? Very well. I will give all of you one last choice.
They'll give it to Mira. She wants to see what your heart feels like.
With that gun there, you will be able to choose whether to kill me now or allow me to leave.
Can we smack him?
I promise.
Right, a third choice.
I won't use mind hacking on you. You are free to decide. Which shall it be? Pull the trigger, or let me go. The fates of you, me, and mankind are all on the line. This is the decision game.
Neither. You're getting your sorry Paylast tied up and hidden from all your left clones, right? Mountain of Knowledge is the achievement. And so far, nothing. The end. Appear to be unable to skip through this one. Yay! The thing is this the final end? Is there more? Alright, so we'll see if there's any other... This is the true ending! Very cool. Let's see if there's any achievements we need to get, and then we may do something else. So I'll leave it up to y'all. Do we want to fly some spaceships? Do we want to delve into World of Horror? Do we move on to something else? I liked it. I felt like I'm definitely, for having played all of them so close to each other, and all of them in order, that I feel I enjoyed it more than I would have had I just gone into, say, this one individually. Except that they're all a true ending because they all happened in different timelines, correct? This will be the timeline going forward that moves into the next game. So technically now we have engineered it in such a way that Virtue's Last Reward does not occur. Guess we gotta let it go. We can leave it sitting there for a bit. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I don't know if I ever changed the P5P day. I normally do that right after the P5P stream. And we did that last Friday. I did not. Okay. This is gonna be April 3rd. Boom. Provided we're all in/out of quarantine. All right, so I liked it. What did y'all think? You know, most of y'all have been here with me since the beginning. A few of you came in, but you've already played the game. So how did you feel how I went through this? I think the only major point of contention was the billiard room puzzle because I did brute force that. It is definitely the weakest of the series, yes, but I feel as though as an ending, it really wrapped everything up. Like, I like how it all wove in, especially the last, I'd say maybe 6-7 hours. Which is funny, because even though it's been, I don't know, nearly a month, this is, your only regret is the English voice acting? Really? Okay. I admit early on it was making me go, argh, but this was not a terrible cast. Much like with the first one, like early on, because they did it in sequential order, it was just like, oh, y'all haven't warmed up yet. But VLR, I felt like they did a pretty good job with. You like a story summary that only lasts about a minute, your sad attention span. First one is probably your favorite. I get that. It was definitely a case of like, what? You've definitely heard worse. So much worse, actually. You've casted worst. Nice. Yeah, that is a reason I've never been able to bring myself quite to playing the Resident Evil games. Watch out! You were almost a Jill sandwich. And I'm like, I know for a fact someone has taken a cold read of mine and said it was the final product, but that was a long time ago, and the person that did that, don't open that door, right? The person who, in essence, sabotaged my early voice acting career has apologized to me. I did accept their apology. You missed the end. I'm sorry, Draco. But the ending is that everything's fine. We're all hunky-dory, and Radical 6 will not decimate humanity. Something else is going to. But also, again, like the whole snail in the road thing. You know, if I had been a voice actor, maybe I would have met my wife. Maybe Little Lane would be a whole different little person. If Little Lane would even be around right now. So, like I said, maybe one day I'll get into voice acting, especially now that, everybody's in quarantine. Now, if only it were Fnatic BioR, then we could cure it with Radical 6, right? It's thanks to the support of our fans that this project was completed. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Yeah, I'm curious if there's a fourth game in the work. The Final Decision. CQD End 2. Did everyone survive? Yes. Zero Escape and Shifter are also the achievements I just got. And I went back and found the one thing I was missing in Virtue's Last Reward for the 100%. Turns out it was the poster in the rec room for the billiards. Because I could read it, I never took it. So there we go. So let's see. Let's go back. All right, achievements. I've got all 33 out of 33. Okay, so that's it. This should be every achievement in the game, correct? Yep, Zero Escape. Collect all trophies. Check the flowchart. You think there's still some epilogues. All right. Not on the big flowchart. Oh, it's in the logs. Got it. So we'll just hop in here where the files. Got it. Picked one at random. All right, so what comes next, at least tonight? Meanwhile, you're dealing with a butt ton of lag. I had some drop frames earlier, but none now. Flow, that's not what I want. File. Right, I remember seeing some of these and was like, oh shit. Because I was starting to go through them, seeing if I missed something. All right, let's see. Shift. The phenomenon which allows a person to send their consciousness to other universes and histories. It is an acronym for Space-Time Human Internal Fluctuating Transfer. Changing the sort, maybe. Good job. Obtained a room. Yeah, I guess I can go from the top. Gab letter 3. These are an antidote. Please drink them. Search the family portrait. Everyone has the same handwriting. Latin phrase 1. It translates to fate and the dooming gods are deaf to tears. Latin phrase 2. Death is certain. Its hour is uncertain. Applaud. The play is over. A familiar line from VLR. The sorrowful mother stood. Free the Soul. A cult organization that desires to save mankind by creating their new ideal. A cult organization that desires to save mankind by creating their ideal new world. The head of this group is a mysterious figure called Brother. Brother, aka Delta, aka Left, aka Albert Wesker. Hydrofluoric acid. DCOM is not a government-run facility, but is privately owned by a company researching space development. The company is largely owned by Free the Soul, but that detail is kept hidden from all knowledge. So who was Zero? Zero was Delta. Crash keys. Akane Kurashiki. You didn't know Wesker was in this game? Jeez, that guy never dies. Delta was Phi's brother. Their ultimate goal is to create a better future. Akane's brother, Aoi, is second in command and is assisting for her from the outside. The voice actor for Delta legit is Wesker's voice actor. 6 billion radical 6 deaths. Antidote hint. Oh, cool. So this would have been like, all right, if Junpei got it, it was this one. If Akane got it, it was this one, and Carlos got it, it was this one. Neat. Yay, binary, right? Incinerator. Yeah, there we go. You need 15 Hondo degrees plus Reverie Syndrome. Also known as the Daydream Syndrome, the brain cannot handle the amount of information entering the brain and in effect shuts down. The cause of the syndrome is currently unknown. It's possibly from constant shifting. Active time, here we go. So active is sleep, active is sleep. So basically you're awake for an hour and a half and you're asleep for, see, from 1330 to 1800. So 4.5 hours? Quantum computer. Multiverse. In the single path. Video game structure can help explain. The protagonist, P, travels down a road until he reaches a three-way fork. You, the player, Choose the left path, and P ends up abducted by terrorists and holed up in an underground cell forever. You try a second time by selecting the right path. You avoid the terrorists, but P is hit by a truck and permanently handicapped. Getting annoyed, you sigh and go back to choose the last route, straight down the middle. P comes across a man attacking a girl from an affluent family and fights him off. The girl and P fall in love. They get married and live happily ever after. By this point, the game is mostly over. It is this ending that is considered the best end. But is it really? Taking the multiverse theory into consideration, the P who chose the left path, LP, must think, why am I not the P who chose the center path, CP, and instead stuck in this cell? But if there is only one other world, then LP's history disappears once P chooses the center path. Some of you may be thinking, then why isn't it just a straight road? But it's not that simple. What happens when the P who picked the right path, RP? He gets into an accident, but after extensive rehab, wins a gold medal at the Paralympics. He marries a beautiful wife, has several children, and by the time he's old, there are many grandchildren too. So, consider again, if the world is one single path, then what about RP's life? Where did his glory go? What about his happiness with his family? If the only one who remains is CP with his rich wife, then is that a true happy end? 2 to the power of 100 is this number. So, 1,000, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion, sextillion, septillion, octillion, space 9. Or it's with a 9. Monty Hall problem. All right, this was technically last stream. We'll go over it again just because we're going through all these. And no one has suggested a game yet. A probability puzzle based off a TV game show hosted by Monty Hall that is strongly divisive amongst scholars. The problem is as follows. The 3 doors are before you. One hides a prize behind it, while the other 2 hide goats. The door with the prize is random and only known by Monty. Monty asks, which one of the 3 doors will you open? You then pick a door, but it remains closed. One of the 2 remaining doors is open, revealing a goat. It is possible both doors contain a goat, and you pick the door with the prize. But then Monty asks, now there are only 2 closed doors. Which one do you choose? Will you change your mind or stay within your first choice? How should you answer? The Jack Axe demo. I am unfamiliar with that one. You'd think there's no way to know which is right, but the chances are 2 to 1. The probability for either door is the same. However, this question will be answered in the game. The gas mask location is completely random, therefore using probability to choose the correct locker may still result in getting the wrong one simply because of that luck. Nucleus, the central computer for the transporter. Input pod. Output pod. Where the air ducts go. Ward C, Q, and D being in the same space means the air ducts in the prep room and lounge don't lead to other wards. Inside is simply a small space for Gab, where he often rests on a rug and eats cheese. It's a platformer that isn't out yet. It's pretty good. Very cool. Leucochloridium. A parasite that uses snails as initial host and transfers to birds. The egg originates in the digestive tract of a snail, then migrates to tentacles. I almost said testicles. I did say testicles. The Leucochloridium. So either your internet sucks or Twitch does not work on your laptop. I am not dropping anything on my end, but your net could be stressed in your area. You'll take the open door, please. I need me some goats. Honestly, I have thought about getting a goat to mow my yard. I actually had to do that yesterday and it took a while. What if the snail mentioned in Zero's story had a Leucochloridium inside? Why did I say it right the first time and then fuck it up? Alright, here's the thing. It's the hairworm. It's the thing that goes into mantises, and all of a sudden when they die, they come out, it looks like huge giant tentacles coming out of it. Then Toxoplasmosis, Toxoplasmota gondii. This is the thing that a lot of people who own cats have, and I wonder if I have, even though I don't have a cat. Metempsychosis. If it actually exists, what are the chances you're an intelligent life form in your next life as opposed to something else? Ticket number. Language center. Popularly held belief is that our language center resides on the left side of our brain, but recent research has revealed that the side differs amongst individuals. Roughly 30 to 50% of those with their language center in the right hemisphere end up left-handed, while only a small percentage are right-handed. The side containing the language center is also called the major hemisphere. The other phi. I thought those were something else. Baby phi was indeed transported from 1904 to 2008, but a phi also remained in 1904. Whatever happened to that phi? Rumor is she became a brilliant scientist and worked at a research facility in the US well into her hundreds. The facility was researching the transporter, and that's where the Phi from 1904 is sent. Phi was her own grandmother. That's crazy. And there's also the Phi in 2009, or 2029. Apparently, if memory serves, in Sweden or Switzerland, you can only go out, walk around if you're with a goat. Huh. Interesting. I do not know that. The murder 17 years ago. A young mother went out jogging in the park. She reached a fork where she usually goes right. But on this day, she decided to go left. Why? Because there was a snail in the path. No one knows why she avoided the snail. Was she afraid of them? Or sense of felt of guilt? But she was killed by Mira. The suspect who was taken into custody, a Japanese man, was not the culprit. He was falsely convicted and executed, and his wife committed suicide in her grief. The two left young children behind. The convicted man called a taxi before his arrest, but the taxi ended up taking another fare instead. A brilliant surgeon. However, the car became involved in an accident, killing the surgeon as well as the young boy, who was— I'm sorry I'm just going through this, I just am. Killing the surgeon as well as the young boy who was waiting for an operation by the surgeon. If the snail hadn't been on the right path 17 years ago, then what would have happened? Life is simply unfair, don't you think? Post-Apocalypse 1! This must be fate. Fate? Diana smiles weakly from the bed at Sigma's question. Don't you remember? You told me that yourself. Me? I never said it. If it really was me, then— Yes, the Sigma who was 67 inside. Diana shifts her frail hand closer to Sigma, and he gently grasps it between his own. The Sigma before her is not the one who was trapped in the shelter. It's the same body, but a different consciousness. On April 13th, 2029, Sigma was at the headquarters of Crash Keys, his eye and arms replaced with robotic ones. There, the young Sigma returns to his body from 45 years in the future and begins to carry out Akane's instructions. How many years has it been since you came here, Diana? A little over 3, I think. I followed you here in May 2029. A violent coughing fit takes over after she speaks. Sigma helps her sit up and softly pats her back until it subsides. Why didn't the medical pod work? I told you, it's fate. Diana's skin is deathly pale, but her eyes still shine with life, just like a child's. Interesting. Post-payoff Carlos! The day is bright and clear. A girl in a white dress strolls along a beach, the wind tossing her long blonde hair. Up until a half a year ago, she had been confined to a bed. Carlos's eyes will still tear up every time he sees her smile. Come on, Carlos, you don't always have to help me. That's the point of my rehab. Oh, you're right. Sorry, Maria. Carlos brushes her hair out of her face. It's definitely not the summer sun that's making him act out of sorts. It's the fact that his sister is here, standing before him. And Diana's death results in the creation of Luna. Correct. Maria's okay! Yeah. Do you want me to keep going through I guess there's only 8 more. It's fine. What would Akane and Junpei say if they saw you being all fussy like this? It's fine. They understand how important you are to me. Well, you and Junpei put your lives on the line. That was a different history. But going through that means that we know how to treat reverie syndrome. I can't believe we have the ability to jump through space-time. I'm glad you're able to control it now. It's all because Carlos met Akane and Junpei that Maria was able to recover. He wishes he could show them just how well she's doing. You're thinking about them right now, aren't you, Carlos? What makes you say that? Because you're smiling. Carlos closes his eyes at his unconscious smile. Carlos closes his eyes as his unconscious smile turns fond. They're just about your age. It makes me feel like I gained a brother and another sister. Oh, you are going to their wedding, aren't you? Yeah, and you're coming with me. But there is something Carlos needs to do first, back when the 3 of them parted ways. I'll be waiting to hear word from you when you locate that terrorist. Carlos held his right hand toward Akane and Junpei, and the other 2 grabbed onto it with their own. There was no way of knowing if Delta was telling the truth, but if he was, one fanatic would kill all of the humanity. All of the humanity. Akane and Junpei are getting married! Lave, you also noticed Doom Eternal was missing from the poll. What's the deal? I don't have Doom Eternal. I only have Doom 2016, and that's what I've been playing. And that's not necessarily a great, like, dialogue-y game. I mean, yeah, neither's Elite Dangerous, but still. You can still feel the strong bond between the 3 of them, their hands clasped together tightly. I suppose I better get used to talking some more before the wedding, huh? Oh wait, I don't know who's talking there, so we'll just go with it. Holding her hair out from her face, Maria reaches out to her brother, who takes her hand in his, and they continue walking down the beach. The same blue sky above them stretches over friends Carlos knows he can rely on.
What do you mean it's the best dialogy game?
Junpei sits upon a white sofa somewhere within the secret location of Crash Keys, twiddling a pen and sighing. What should I say? You get to narrate the Slayer. Laying on the table in front of him is a half-written letter. Suddenly, Akane pops up behind him. What are you doing, Junpei? She playfully teases. Junpei dives for the letter, but she snatches it from his fingers and begins reading. Let's see. Carlos, without you, Akane and I would have never gotten together. Thank you. Is this an invitation to the wedding? No, it's most definitely not. He makes a grab for the paper, but Akane quickly moves out of his reach. It's just a progress report, Junpei mutters. Okay, yeah, I mentioned the wedding, but the date hasn't been set yet. I made a promise to you and your brother. We wouldn't get married until we've dealt with a fanatic. Akane's face flushes bright red. Wouldn't that be blush? Because flush is when all the blood goes out? Anyway, she hastily hides her face behind the letter and goes back to reading. I'd like nothing more than to get the approval and blessings of our old friends and those you met 6 months ago. Eyes wide, Akane glances up at Junpei. He avoids her gaze, awkwardly scratching the back of his head. You know, there's a history where I keep searching for you, even after I'm old and craggy. It still exists out there somewhere, and when I think of that, a sharp pain jolts through Junpei's face. Akane is pinching his cheek. Ow, that hurts! What are you doing? To prove to you that this isn't a dream, Akane giggles. You still can't believe we're together like this? Junpei shakes his head. You've changed a lot, Junpei. Half a year ago, you were never this honest. It's like, how do I want to describe it? Like a dream? Huh? Junpei leans in and quickly pinches Akane. Oh, now you've done it! She darts forward and goes after Junpei with both hands, getting in a pinch wherever she can, and Junpei does the same. Once they start laughing, it's very hard to stop, and they keep going until they're out of breath. I guess this is all thanks to Carlos, too. That's why I'm writing that thank you letter. On Akane's left hand, a ring glitters on her ring finger. So this is... yeah, that other history, I guess. Maybe. Hey, Mira. Hey, Mira! How are you feeling? Are you lonely?
Come on, Eric, you visited last week.
Eric smiles wryly and reaches out to Mira with his left hand. Mira does the same, and their hands with matching silver rings align on either side of the plexiglass window. I brought a new guest to see you today! Eric shifts to the side and a head pops into view. Hey, Mira. Hey, Mira, long time no see.
It's Sean, right?
Yes, I'm happy you remembered. Behind Mira, the sun is shining through an iron-barred window, lighting up the visitor room.
It's been a long time, Sean. It's good to see you.
The smile that appears on her face is real. Mira no longer needs to plaster on a fake one. When I heard you turned yourself in, I was really surprised.
Eric was the one who convinced me. He said I should pay for my sins so we could be together.
So that's why you got married in jail. Eric ducks his head in shyly. Are you sure you're okay with this? Wait, that's Mira. Sorry, but Eric ducks his head shyly. He didn't duck his head in, I'm sorry.
Are you sure you're okay with this?
Mira asks. He looks at her in confusion. Don't regret marrying me? I did carve your heart out.
Don't you regret marrying me? I did carve your heart out in another history. Isn't that what you said, Sean?
Yeah, you did. Eric looks Mira straight in the eye. I've already told you this a bunch of times. I forgive you, no matter what happens. Besides, you haven't killed me in this history yet, correct?
Yet, Mira's
lips twist wryly. But the Heart Rippers killed someone already. So many. Hang on, that was Sean apparently. But the Heart Rippers killed people already. It's so many.
Sean, stop it!
Eric turns angrily on Sean and Mira's face falls into a frown, but Sean continues speaking. You turned yourself in, Mira, but that doesn't mean you've paid for all the crimes you did. I doubt the family and friends that were left behind would forgive you, even if you were put on death row. There's no way you can clear your sins here. Mira grits her teeth. But there is a way to clear them. Well, not what you've already done, technically. You'll have to pay for those your whole life. But that will never change. But maybe you can in another universe. Suddenly, Sean's fist crashes through the plexiglass window. Ah! Mira jumps backward while Eric is frozen in shock. What? What are you? Eric can't even finish speaking before Sean moves. Jumping through the broken window, he kicks the outside wall of the visitor room, causing it to crumble and reveal a giant hole. An alarm immediately starts blaring, and police officers rush into the room, but Sean darts forward and takes them all down in the blink of an eye. He holds out his hand to Mira. Let's go.
Go? Where?
I know where the transporter is being stored. Wait, sorry. I know where the transporter is being stored. You're saying we should go change history? Eric finally stutters. Sean nods. To stop young Mira from committing murder. Mira, I'm pretty sure that's the only way you can clear your sins. Mira stares out through the hole in the wall at the horizon extending beyond. Yep, and the good ending, Eric breaks a serial killer out of prison. Or technically, Sean does. Oh. Flow. File. Quest! Quest time for whoever's ready. No, I'm kidding. Those secret commands are only on the +5 proficiency bot. Do not worry. All right, so that's it. So let's hang out in the library. Close the game. All right. You're conflicted about this ending more and more, right? So, I mean, good things happened, which was nice. Yeah. Except that's not how the teleporter works, right? But that means that this, exactly, that means that this Mira is gonna have to go back and eventually, like, yeah. But okay, right?